pudding. This is our review activity that we do at the end of camp to go over the things we've learned about soils in our other activities. For this activity, you will need a box of pudding mix. You can use either one large box or two small boxes of vanilla instant pudding. You will need milk to make the pudding according to the package directions. You will also need one container of whipped topping and a package of chocolate sandwich cookies, a gallon-sized zip-top bag, a mixing bowl and whisk, and something to crush the cookies with. A rubber mallet or can of fruit and vegetables will work for this. Finally, you may want some gummy worms. These are optional. So let's get started. Our first ingredient will be our pudding mix. See the dry pudding mix in the bowl? It looks like fine little granules, kind of like our mineral content in soil. You remember the sand, silt, and clay that make up our soil? From our activity in the notebook, you remember coloring in the mineral component of the soil. It makes up almost half of what our soil is made of. In the picture here, you can see it in gray. Remember our soil shake-up jars? That was the mineral components we were separating out. On the bottom, the largest particle sand, then silt, and on top, the smallest particle clay. The sand, silt, and clay make up the mineral components of our soil. Since they don't all come in the same size, they don't all fit together perfectly. You could think of them kind of like the balls in this jar. Do you see the space in between them? Soil is similar. There are spaces between the mineral components, and those spaces get filled up with other things. Another way to think of it is kind of like this sponge. When it's dry, the little spaces have air in them. But if you add water, it'll soak it up. That brings us to our next ingredient. Our next ingredient is milk. The milk that we're adding to our pudding is going to represent water. On average, soil has about 25% water. You can see it colored in here on our pie chart in blue. This will change a little bit, like if it's just rain, it may be more than 25%, or if it's been hot and sunny and dry, it may be less than 25%. But when you average it out, 25% is a good estimate. Go ahead and add the amount of milk called for on your pudding box into the bowl and stir with your whisk. This will take about 2 minutes. You want it to start to thicken. The next ingredient we're going to add is the whipped topping. The whipped topping is light and fluffy and helps remind us of the air in soil. As you can see on our pie chart in green, the air also takes up about 25% of the soil. Again, that can change a little bit depending on the amount of rain, but on average, it's about 25%. Go ahead and mix the whipped topping in with the pudding mix to represent the air that's in our soil. Next, put your chocolate sandwich cookies into your zip-top bag and get out as much air as you can before sealing. These cookies will represent our organic matter. Now, organic matter needs to be broken down to enter the soil, so use your can of vegetables or fruit or a rubber mallet to crush them into tiny pieces. Organic matter makes up about 5% of most soil. It gives the soil its dark color and helps bring nutrients back into the soil. Decomposers and soil microbes are important for incorporating organic matter into the soil. Remember, organic matter is things that were once living, like tree roots, leaves, sticks, and cut grass. Once you've crushed your cookies, go ahead and add them to your bowl and mix well to incorporate them into the rest of your soil. Organic matter gets mixed in the soil by burrowing creatures like worms and mold. Mostly, we find organic matter towards the topmost layer of the soil. Finally, dish up some of your soil. Put a gummy worm on top in honor of those creatures that help break down the organic matter and incorporate it into the soil. Enjoy eating your dirt pudding and share it with your family or friends, and also share a little bit about what you've learned about soil through our camp activities. Hope you've had fun with this. For more activities, visit our website www.waynetownship4h.org.